Most men these days don't stay consistent because they rely on motivation. I'm sure you know you're not supposed to rely on motivation, right? And what most of those guys do is they wait until they feel ready in order to take action. And that's where most men make the mistake. Motivation comes and goes, life gets busy, you get tired. If you only show up when life feels good, you'll never stay consistent long enough to see real change. Look, consistency isn't about being fired up. It's about being built up, built on habits, built on structure. And if your days have no structure, you'll keep starting and stopping. You'll go hard for 2 weeks and end up quitting once life starts getting to you. And trust me, I used to do that. I used to scroll on TikTok when I was 210 pounds, feeling motivated. I used to watch David Lade, Alex Eubank, the Trent Twins, all these gym influencers and how their body looked. And I used to feel so motivated. I would go to the gym. 1 week later, 2 weeks later, I would end up not going. I'll end up falling back to where I was, playing video games all night, staying up until 2 a.m., snacking on whatever I had laying around. That was me. And I kept falling in that same cycle until I actually built structure. Okay, and here's what actually keeps you consistent. There's no secret formula. There's no secret out there that you need to start looking for. It's simple. What I did was build a system, like I just mentioned, that I could repeat every single day. And trust me, if you start implementing a system exactly like this, you'll never need motivation ever again in order to go to the gym. And trust me, I haven't been relying on motivations. Yeah, sure, there are some days where, I'm fired up, I'm motivated to go to the gym, and I go to the gym, cool. But my main driver, my main fuel is not from purely motivation. And I'm sure you know the main driver should be consistency and discipline. And in order to get those two, you need to build structure. And I created a simple system you guys could start implementing possibly by today, and it's called the JP system. Okay, your first step is to wake up at the same time every single day. For me, it's waking up at 5 a.m. I set 2 alarms just in case I fall back to sleep after the first alarm, because guess what? We're human. We tend to do that sometimes. So set 2 alarms, wake up at the same time. It doesn't have to be 5 a.m. If you work on 9 to 5, 5 a.m. would pretty much be ideal. I get home around 7:30, and that's the usual time people start getting ready in order to go to their job. So 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. The earlier the better, because you build more discipline. For example, for me, I don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. I work from home, thank God, all glory to God. I just started waking up at 5 a.m. about 2 months ago, so I could start building that discipline, so I could get used to doing things that are uncomfortable. Secondly, move your body, even if it's just a nice light walk around your neighborhood. Something like that is extremely effective. Okay, and the next thing I would start implementing is eating whole single ingredient foods most of the time, right? Because food is our fuel. We eat in order to fuel up, not for pleasure. Sure, sometimes when we're eating our favorite foods, we're eating for pleasure, but that shouldn't make up our whole diet, right? Some people make it 80% of their diet. It should be flipped around. 80% of the time, eat whole single ingredient foods, because that's what fuels it. The other 20% of the time, and I preach this a lot in my Instagram, enjoy your favorite food. That's what life is about. Balance. If you fully restrict yourself, you're not going to stick to your diet, and that's reality. Next thing I would start implementing is journaling and praying. I just recently started implementing this morning routine, and it's something extremely simple, but in my opinion, extremely effective. I started journaling, I started reading the Bible, and I started to do a quick prayer before I go on with whatever type of work I have to do throughout the day. It's a great way to clear your head and get into that headspace of doing whatever you have to do before you start your day. Also, in the journal, you could write down whatever you have to do for that day or for the next day and actually do what you wrote down. And it's a great practice, great exercise to start implementing. And for me, I'm big on faith. I just started growing in faith with God, and adding that journaling with the Bible, it is just amazing system I started implementing. And you have to try it out by yourself, right? But I'm telling you, for me, it really is a great way to start off my day, and it just gets me in a calm, headspace. Nothing else is going on, everything else is silence. I go on D&D and I start journaling and I start reading the Bible, and I don't see myself stopping. So start implementing these things that I told you guys one by one. In the book Atomic Habits, it tells us to get 1% better each day, because 1% better over the course of a whole year would be better than doing nothing or possibly going down, right? Also in the same book, it talks about building habits, and if you repeat the JP system for 21 days, that's when it starts becoming a part of your routine. That's when it starts becoming a habit that you have placed in your mind, and you will start doing it pretty much on autopilot. So yeah, start one by one, keep it simple, don't over restrict it, don't add some crazy productivity apps, habit tracking, whatever it may be. Just start off simple, like the system I just told you guys, and trust me, you'll see results, you'll see the consistency, and you'll see the discipline. You really don't need motivation. Sure, like I said, motivation is a great driver. If it gets you going on some days, that's amazing, but it shouldn't be a long-term thing. I'm not telling you guys that motivation is extremely horrible. Motivation is like an amazing feeling, right? It's a dopamine spike, gets you going. Maybe it gets you up and out of your bed to actually drive to the gym. Amazing, that's amazing. But it really shouldn't be your main driver. Like I said, it should be discipline and consistency. And how you build that is with structure. So yeah, you don't need motivation. You just need a rhythm, a daily flow that aligns with your body, your mind, and your faith. Start building your system like literally right now. After you finish watching this video, start implementing it the next day, or if you're watching this in the morning, start implementing it today, and don't wait until you feel ready. If you're waiting until you feel ready, you're probably gonna end up in the same cycle you were in the past couple of years of not actually starting, right? There's no such thing as a perfect time, right? God's timing is perfect, and the time you start is according to God's time. I would start today, start tomorrow, start right now, start eating right, start journaling, start praying, start reading the Bible, start going to the gym, start waking up at the same time, start walking more. And trust me, once you start implementing all these things, and they're such simple tasks, your life will change. Do that for 1 month. I'm telling you, 1 month is all you need, and you'll realize that the lack of consistency wasn't the problem. It was just the lack of structure that you had. You had no structure, possibly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more of it, comment down below what kind of video you guys want me to touch on next. If not, leave a like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate. I'll have my Instagram linked down below, as well as a video call link. If you're interested in working with me, if you want to talk over how to build a structure, click that link down below, book in a call with me, and we'll have a video chat exactly like this. If not, follow my Instagram. I post daily on there, pretty good tips every single day. And who knows, one of my videos would probably give you a little motivation spike to get up that day to go to the gym. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll possibly see you guys on the next one.